Hi everyone, welcome to Keeping It Positive. The topic for today's video is when faith and works combine. As human beings, many of us have a natural desire to do more, be great, or accomplish a goal. But in order to get what you want, you must first believe that you can do it and see yourself doing it. The truth is, sometimes walking in faith requires you to not only believe in yourself, but to believe that God is able to make the impossible possible. It is not that you are great, but you serve a great God who specializes in things that seems impossible. There is nothing too big for God. If he could use Elijah to prophesy upon dry bones and give them life, if he could raise Lazarus from the dead, he can step into your dead situation and breathe life into it. I know it seems unachievable. I know it looks like a dead end. But guess what? He made a way in the middle of a sea, and he is able to open doors for you too. Can you increase your faith just a little bit? Look past your current situation and look upon God. Look past your current darkness and gaze upon the light of God. Can you behold how incredible he is? Because when he steps in, darkness has to flee. Now there's a quote that says, pray like it's only up to God and work like it's only up to you. Because when God sees your efforts, he will bless you. Take the lid off your container, wash it out and set it. Pray for rain, and when the rain comes, it will be full and running over. Faith without works is dead. Likewise, work without faith is also dead. So when faith and work combine, success is inevitable. With Christ, all things are possible. A lot of our problems stem from not believing in the power of God to work miracles. The reason why it is even called a miracle is because it had initially seemed impossible. It looked like it couldn't work. It couldn't happen. It seemed too much or too little. But when God steps in, a child who the doctors thought couldn't make it ends up living a full life. You walk out scratch-free from an accident that could have killed you. You still have joy after going through the most troubling times. You recovered from something that had seemed incurable. You rise and prosper after hitting rock bottom. That is what happens when you believe that God is able while doing what you can to make it happen. God is able to turn lives around. That stone that had seemed insignificant, useless and small, God allows it to become important, valuable, and useful. So when others look at you and label you as shy, poor, dunce, foolish, weak, careless, or whatever other label they may choose, don't let their interpretation of who you are define you. Allow God to mold you and make you into who he says you are, while you consciously work on becoming the best version of yourself. You see, a lot of people look at the success of others without understanding that it was faith and work that brought them to their victory. Each go hand in hand. If you only believe without putting in the work, you cannot be successful. And if you are working but not believing that through Christ you will win, then failure is inevitable. In St. John chapter 21, the disciples were fishing all night without catching any fish. But when Jesus instructed them to cast their net on the right side, they obeyed. And their net was full of fish so that they found it difficult to even pull it up. When God is in the midst of what you are doing, when God's blessings are upon you and what you are doing, miracles happen. Faith, like a mustard seed, can move mountains. You conquer and overcome what had seemed insurmountable, hard, or impossible. Because when faith and works combine, barriers get broken down, mountains get moved. You walk through fire and not get burnt. You cross the sea on dry land. The question is no more about what you can manage, but it becomes what God can do. And there's no limit to what God can do. So that means that there's no limit to what you can do. With Christ, all things are possible. Continue believing and working because your breakthrough is coming. Thank you all for watching. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share this video with others.